Before I forget. Okay, welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time in Factorio, where we're running around trying to find iron. And I'm going to give up trying to carry around power poles to put radars up onto these iron mines, because at this point I'm just focusing on trying to get more iron. And of course, the moment I give up on trying to set up radar dishes near power poles, or near the iron mines, I find iron mine number 2. Just off the map. Well, YouTube, that was totally RNG. I was totally not expecting that. I'm gonna hand build a radar dish. I'm gonna go back to the power network with it. Right, so with 2 iron fields located, I think this is time to now switch over from just looking for iron mines to expanding towards them. So what I'm doing here is, at some point I probably want the botnet to expand all the way out to these iron mines. I want to clear everything between them and the base. So obviously getting the botnet expansion queued up is the first step here. Just doing that. Alright, so that just goes south like that. That'll eventually get down to that iron mine. And then this one needs to be expansion out that way, which is a little bit more chaotic because it's a diagonal. So it looks like we probably want to build straight off of here. We don't necessarily need to build rightward from where we are here. And of course, I'm queuing up far more construction than we have roboports in the stockpile for. Anyway, and the next thing will be, as that's going on, we're going to have to suit up and start to clear the path. That's probably destruction of, well, of the biggest bases we need to probably do, this is probably the biggest one. Honestly, this one down here, if we weaved the rail right, probably doesn't need any clearing to be used. It will need clearing to get the roboport to it, so we'll have to manually build it if we use that one. That's probably what we should start with, is that one. Yeah, let's go for the easier to clear one, because we'll get that one set up first. Well, I'll get that one cleared first, at least. And then sort out the rails to get over there. Which is, again, something we'll have to manually build. If we can't get the roadport expanded to there, or if we're not going to expand the roadport there, we need to manually build the rails. So initially I don't need to build power out there because we already have the radar dish out there. I just need to drive the tank out there to do glorious battle with the local betters. And I watch, as I drive out there, we're going to find more iron just to screw with me. No, probably not, because I've just realized there's an ocean in the way. So I'm going to have to take a hard right turn in a moment to avoid the big body of water in the way. Well, if we need more petrol, this will probably be one of the wells we go to. Well sites we go to. I suppose one thing I could do is we could soup up a Spidertron or something like that and use that for base killing. Okay, from here, we're going on foot. So I think the only base we need to clear here is this. Well, that's not even a biter base, is it? It's just all the worms, I'm thinking. Either way, I'm going to clear it, just in case. Yeah, it looks like it was just worms. It's probably a continuation of the base from over there. gets dealt with. So that's probably the bare minimum to set that up. Then we just have to have a rail line come up. Honestly, if this is only a one-station stop, could probably be a bidirectional line. And I can run the one line back to the main line. Getting an idea for how much stuff I need to set this one up. So obviously I'm planning on building it mainly by walking up like this with bots and just having the bots go forth and deliver. Okay. Gonna need a train station, obviously. If I'm gonna be lazy and just make this a bidirectional line, then I just need to hook this line up to same line on both sides. it does be that way sometimes, where it does like, yep, no, we don't want to do a sensible path. What do you take us for? Needs the same amount of miners is what I think's happening here. Let's clear up the rest of the trees. So wait, what this is basically doing... Oh, it isn't quite working the way I'm hoping it would have. Which is going to give me an active tally of what I need. Because it's not in the network when I'm not standing next to it, it doesn't. Right, so it tells me everything that's missing when I'm close by, but it's not giving me a up-to-date tally, I think. Right, as I wander too far away, it takes it off the list. Which is not quite what I wanted to do. Or what I was hoping it would do. Well, that's the question. I summon blueprint of that. Is it going to count everything for me? Yes, okay. So I can once I've got a design, I can just blueprint the whole thing and use that to generate an account. Okay, so we want you to connect like so. This is going to be a one-way line, so it doesn't. Assuming I don't screw up, shouldn't be a problem that it's the train going both ways in the line. Though as a safety measure, we're going to put one of those in. So we'll do that at the beginning. We'll do that at the end. If there's anything in the middle spot, because there should only be ever one train ever down here. Hopefully collisions won't happen. Hopefully collisions won't happen. That's all we're going to say. Hopefully no collisions are going to happen. And this needs to find its way back to the mainland. You can figure out how to drive the tank and build a railroad at the same time. So I'm working with all the fingers on my left hand here. Somebody might need to figure out how to put the shift control on the mouse, I think, is what I need to do from a hotkey standpoint to make this much more comfortable. Nope, already in too close. Okay. Yeah, no, we're doing that. It's easier to fix it that way. Oh, actually, that one should be that type. Okay. So in theory, that will eventually be a functional, albeit messy, railroad to the iron mine. One, two, three, four, five, 6, and 7, which I need to merge into 4. One. Okay, so that, if we merge those 3 into 1, then those 2 into 1, we just hook everything else up. Straight in, should work. Okay, so that's everything we need for that station. It's probably a lot, but we're going to figure out how much that is in the next part. That's going to be a mess to clean up. Because, yeah, I think at some point we're going to want to kill those 4 massive bases. And these massive bases. Yep, I think the next part is probably going to be actually getting this built. I think with this built and the resources being fed in here, we should be able to get military going. And then we'll find out how far through purple we get. Whoops. Let's drive back to base. Once I'm back at base, I can figure out the math on how much bits we need. It's probably a lot. Let me not downsell it, it's probably a lot. Okay, decent proximity back to base. Put the tank into a U8, slow the tank down, and park it. Then we can hop out. And let's figure out what we need. So, blueprint here is telling me we're gonna need 300 miners, 800 belts. Surprisingly, not that many undergrounds. So if I just take the blueprint of the whole thing and we can save it, we can check it. Yeah. Not necessarily going to want to keep this blueprint for very long, but it's useful for math making. Okay, so miners. I need, let's say, 300 miners. Start primary miners. I suppose part of this is I should also drop the things we don't need. So I've got space in the inventory for it. Simply sitting in the base long enough should bring most of this to me. So I'm not going to worry too much about getting stuff. Other than making sure I've got enough requested. 800 belts. Well, a little over 800 belts. Let's say 900 belt. Oh no, 800 belt would have been. Let's back that down to 800 then. Don't need any big electricals, so we not request those. Don't need pipes, don't need underground. And by underground, I mean underground pipes. We need underground, just not underground pipes. We're gonna need a lot more than like 100 rails. Let's set that to a bit aggressive and say like that's like 500, please. We got the power poles. We're going to need red. We're going to need a little bit of both of those. Okay. So, red, 100 will be fine. One stack of those. One stack of those. One stack of those. One stack of those. We need less than a stack, but it's easiest to tell the bots bring me a stack. A stack of both types of those types of inserters. Check, 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 check. Iron chests I'll need to do. I'll have to order iron chests, and then the signals is going to be on me. If they're not already placed. We already have the stuff in the inventory just to build them. Give me some iron chests. Oh, steel chests. Yeah, one rail station. Okay, so once all that's delivered, and that's gonna take a while to deliver. So let's not beat around the bush. That's not gonna be done anytime soon. I can slightly try to speed up by running around the base myself, and just grabbing things that I know where I know they are. For example, I can run up here and say, "Hey, give me all the rail in the chest, please." Like that's not enough, but that slows the bots roll down a bit. Wait for the bots to catch up. Grab the whole chest of that. We got enough of those, got enough of those. We got enough of those, so stop giving me those. Where did we put the inserters? The inserters are over here. Enough of those, stop giving me those. Regular Balsa is going to be whatever, so. Okay, so it looks like it's mostly rail, miners, because to be fair, we didn't have enough miners in the system. And belt. Oh, we got enough chests. Stop bringing me chests. Let's go grab whatever rail has been made, and we'll then probably make our way back over to the belts, because the belts are probably going to be the thing we need more transported of. Okay, so that's what I've requested. So we're going to stop requesting that. Oh, and I'm full at this point. What am I putting back to not be full? So I definitely need more belts. We figured out we need like 800 belts. I only got 600 right now. Put some of these back. Oh, and I need more miners too. Yeah, we're getting pretty close to the miners. $300, 600, 700, almost there with the 800. I could just... Close enough. Oh wait, stop bringing me belts. Just waiting on the miners. Which is something we're probably actually going to have to wait for, because we've got every miner in the system, I think. Well, I can maybe speed that up a little bit. We can go around the old mines and see which ones are completed. These mines haven't really been run that hard, because they're waiting for the base associated with them to... or the factory associated with them to actually be operational. There's mostly the really practically empty bits that were got placed down at some point that are actually empty now. Anyway, how comes the miners? 14 short. 3 short. Alright, we're good. Alright, probably pushing it a little bit long. I should probably go ahead and cut the video here. Yeah, I should go ahead and put the cut in the video here. We'll go ahead and assemble that mining setup in the beginning of the next part, which will be the beginning of the next stream. So I hope you have been enjoying this, regardless if you're watching this on YouTube or Twitch. I don't think anyone is actively watching it on Twitch, but if you are watching it on Twitch, I hope you've been enjoying it. So until the next part and or stream, wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next stream. Bye for now.